Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm the Survival Architect, you can call me Liv, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at 4 simple redstone contraptions that you need in your Minecraft world, which you can see behind me. 2 of them, the first 2, are things you need in your base, the other 2 are aesthetic or just fun things that you may want to try out in your worlds if you want to just have a bit of fun or decorate things. Let's jump into it now. The first contraption is this, a 2x2 piston door. Now this, I cannot claim to be a unique design. This is something that has been spread widely throughout the internet, but it's something that everyone needs in their survival base. So essentially you walk on these pressure plates, the door opens, and then it closes behind you. Pretty simple, all things considered. It's smooth, you can sprint through it, and opens and closes on its own. Just be careful of mobs. Now, the way this works, you got pressure plates on solid blocks here. That's what this white concrete is, just solid blocks feeding into this redstone line that runs into this 3 high torch tower that then opens up the piston door. So obviously with this being powered all the time, it powers the piston door to keep it shut, and then when you step on the pressure plate, this torch up here ends up turning off, and it unpowers the entire door, meaning that it opens. Now you just have to replicate this on both sides if you want a door to open whenever you want it, like whenever you're walking forward. Alternatively, if you want this, say, to be the outside, you can grab a button out of your inventory here, place it on the ground here, and if this is the outside and you don't want mobs walking in, as you're running up, you press the button, it opens for you, and then on the inside you have the pressure plates. Pretty simple, really easy to set up, takes just a little bit of redstone, a couple of torches, and 4 sticky pistons. They have to be sticky pistons, otherwise it doesn't work. Really simple. Like I said, I can't claim this to be my design. It's something that's been spread throughout the internet constantly, but it's something that everyone should have in their starter base or final base, just some sort of redstone door like this. If you want to see a much bigger and badder redstone door, that thing up there is a really big and really bad redstone door that's currently broken because I accidentally broke it because I'm stupid. But when it's working, when you don't mess things up and place things in front of observers that aren't meant to be activated, it works really, really well. There's a video on my channel, the link will be down in the description below. So let's move on to the next thing now. The next contraption on today's list is an automatic armory. Essentially, the point of this object is to immediately equip you with all the items and tools you need to go out for a fight when you respawn back at your base. So when I walk in here and push the button, I get all of the things I need. As you can see, I am now equipped with full diamond armor when I wasn't before. I have a sword. I got 1 arrow from standing on that pressure plate each time, and I obviously got this bow. This bow is an infinity bow, so you only need 1 arrow for it, but essentially I am now fully equipped to go and run off into some sort of fight. Now you can obviously enchant this armor, do whatever you want with it. It can be any kind of armor. I chose diamond because it's the flashiest, but you can put netherite armor on if you want, any type of armor. Now this can be really useful for obviously your base. If you lose all your items, you can put, or if you die and respawn back at your base, you can walk into one of these and then come out and be ready to go and collect your stuff. Alternatively, if you've put together some sort of mini game on your survival server, like I plan on doing soon, this can be a really fun way to restock people with armor and tools and weapons. So that's the whole purpose of this contraption. This next one is more of a decoration thing than anything else. Now, essentially what I've done down here is put a set of observers. As you can see, they're firing off one another. Put a set of observers down such that a infinite loop of power runs through each observer. So each observer detects the previous observer detecting something, and so on and so forth. On top of that are these observers facing downwards, so they're powering up into the lamps, and they detect whenever one of these gets powered. Then all that happens is it chucks out the signal into the lamp up here and makes this spinny roundy pattern. Now this can be shrunk down or enlarged to whatever size you want, but it could be useful as some sort of dance floor if that's what you think. Like put stained glass over it, like so. Let's just take some red and put some red stained glass over the top of it. Oh, you've got some sort of dance floor. Congratulations. Alternate the color. What? Stupid wandering traders. Put whatever you want on top of here. Alternatively, I've also seen something like this used in a lighthouse, not this specific thing, but they've also been used in lighthouses to make like the spinning light that you see in a lighthouse. It's pretty cool. Now, obviously, this design isn't mine either. None of these 3 aren't. This one sort of is. These aren't my designs, they're just things that I've seen floating around the internet. I thought I should just put them all into one video. So, this is the rotating set of lights. This can also be done vertically, so you can have it in a wall form, you just have to rotate everything upwards. Yeah, that's about it. It's pretty simple. It's just for decoration, but it is a bunch of redstone that might come in handy for someone's build someday. The final contraption is this. I like to call this the Overkill TNT Cannon. Now, TNT cannons have been around for a while, but I put a few more dispensers in and, well, you can see I've been testing it. I didn't need to do that. Watch. Just watch. You push the button. It doesn't even hit... It's already blown up. It doesn't even hit the ground. It gets thrown so far that the TNT explodes in the air before it hits the ground. This is good for a tower. If you've got a friend who's really been annoying you, or you've made some sort of siege or something, use one of these. This thing is overkill. It puts out, what is that? What is that? 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 TNT at once to shoot one TNT off into the distance. Now, this contraption is pretty simple. All it is redstone on top of each one of the dispensers, except for this last one. And then down here, under this line of blocks, line of white concrete, I should say, is a set of repeaters designed to put out the TNT exactly as the TNT here goes off. So I've just changed it to make the delay a little longer. Push this button again. Please don't blow up. I've had that happen a few times. There we go. TNT gets launched. If you want to change it back to what it was before, for example, I can do this. Push the button again, and it'll do the exact same thing as before. It's a bit touch and go sometimes, but it really throws TNT far. Really, really fun thing to play with in your world. Just if you get the opportunity to play with a TNT cannon, do it. So much fun. This one's even better because if I like that, stand here, I get thrown so far in the air that the world unrenders. It is fun. I love TNT cannons. I plan on doing an entire video on TNT cannons in the future. So much fun, but yeah, essentially all you have to know is that all of these are on full delay. I can even put that one further up and it'll still throw TNT just as far. So, that is the Overkill TNT. It's the Overkill TNT. It does not get old watching this thing throw TNT really, really far. You can also do it with like sand blocks. If you drop them at the right time and you can just throw them a really long way. I've not experimented with that yet, but I know it's possible. So, that's the Overkill TNT. I'm firing this one more time because it's fun. I mean, look at this. Standing here. Oh, I was putting off recording this video because I was just standing here playing with this thing. Just doing this for like 20 minutes. Throwing myself in the air because why the heck not? That's the TNT cannon. It's a lot of fun to play with. I really enjoy it. So, yeah. TNT cannons. Absolutely amazing. Well, unfortunately, that's all I've really got for this video. It's a much shorter one than usual. I haven't really had that much time recently to put stuff together because I've been working pretty hard on the next episode of Argus. It's taken me a week to get the stuff done in between episodes. It's been a lot of work. But I'm working on the next episode of Argus. So this one's going to go up this week. Next week you get an episode of Argus, and then after that we'll have to see. I've got some other stuff happening in my real life, so you know that's fun. But really, that's all I've got time for in today's video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more stuff from me that isn't just a TNT cannon, that up there is a door. That's going to be down in the description below. I've got some other pretty cool stuff in this world. This is a tileable shulker box loader, which I showed off in a previous video. That's a shulker box sorter, which is really cool. A massive iron farm, tier list stuff. I've done a lot of redstone stuff on this channel. So if you want to check that out, please do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I've been the Survival Architect, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.